So, Lily had the police put an APB out on Craig.
Please.
Why'd she even bother?
Well, sweetheart, Lily has always had a soft spot in her heart for Craig.
They're good friends, and she was very supportive when you were kidnapped.
No, but that was his fault.
Well, we haven't been able to prove that. In any event, she is worried.
And she's falling for it.
Sweetheart, do you think it's a stunt?
Of course. I threw him out of my life again. He's just trying to get my attention.
Maybe not.
Dusty.
Do you have any news about Craig?
No, not really.
Well, then why on earth are you here?
Are you here for me?
Yeah. Let me out of here! Francis! Anybody? Let me out! Let me out!
Craig, please. The entire community is in silent
Oh, well, that's too bad. You want silence? I want answers, all right? I think I smell a little deal here, Francis.
That is your way.
Who kidnapped me and why was I brought here?
Wasn't I clear? You were brought here in the hope that you would contemplate and atone for your life.
And?
That's enough for most people.
Francis, this whole mountaintop, navel-gazing, transcendental situation people ask for. I was coerced, and I want to know why.
That's exactly why we meditate, my brother, to receive answers.
My brother, when Craig meditates, he falls asleep, okay? So how about it? Who arranged to have me brought here?
Oh, that?
Can you tell me that?
Yes, I can.
Did you hear it?
I heard the glass break.
No, the sound. Did you hear that sound?
No, Will, you hear something? No, nothing. What sound?
That sound.
You can't leave Carly.
No.
Because you care about her.
Yes.
That's okay. I understand. I mean, I told you that we could live.
No,
okay.
you don't. Maybe I wasn't clear before. Julia, I remember everything.
You have some good memories, I hope that you do.
No, this isn't about memories. Not just about memories. But all of it, it's all back, my entire life. Everything that Carly and I had. Not just images. All of it.
But that's the past. That's what you said. It was the past.
I know.
You said it wouldn't matter what you remember.
I know what I said. And honestly, that's what I thought. That's how I thought it would be.
But it's not. Okay. So, how is it then? I mean, what's the bottom line here?
I love Carly. I look at her and in my heart, it's like I never left.
But you did. You did leave, Jack. You came to me. What do you... Are you saying that you're not in love with me anymore?
planted me here. Who do I have to thank for this gift?
He from whom all gifts flow.
Okay, of course. But in this particular case, i.e. me, who was God's messenger on this earth?
You mustn't focus on the trees, Craig.
The trees.
There's a whole forest. A bigger plan for all of this. You'll find it when you take responsibility for your own life. Stop looking to others. Focus on your own salvation.
Brother, I would love to see the forest for the trees, but you see, right now I am mysteriously trapped in a cell, not of my own choosing, and it makes it a little hard to focus on anything but just getting out of here. All right? Okay, now, whoa. Is this payback for something?
I'm sure it feels like it is.
Is this about boxing? Is it Dominic?
We're not Dominicans, we're all Franciscans here, and it's time for a silent meditation.
Okay, I get it. You're just doing your job.
In a way, yes.
Yeah, really, I get it. And I do need to reflect.
Excellent.
Brother, this is a little hard for me. I'm not so good alone with this, okay? I need a little help.
The Almighty is ready and eager to help you, Craig. All you have to do is ask.
Well, perfect. Let's go.
Go?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go all be quiet together. It's gonna help. Actually, I feel better already.
I was saving this for later.
Good. Well, we need the accelerated program. Come on.
Why not? You see that box on the wall back there?
Yeah? What's in it?
The key.
Key. Okay. We all hold the key to our own salvation. It's a painting.
And it holds the key to the question you're here to answer. If you need to be boosted, sit with that. Contemplate.
Francis, it's a painting. I need real people. Take me to the chapel.
I'm afraid I can't. Unfortunately, you tried to escape. The rest of the monastery is off limits.
What? You're going to keep me in this little cell all the time?
Yes.
I knew you'd come back. That everything would be all right, we'd be fine and stronger even. I love you so much.
I got some things of yours I thought you might be missing. That necklace with the little blue bead thing on the end, that's in here somewhere. I got your sweaters. I couldn't find your earrings. I'll let you know if they show up.
Is that all?
I take it Craig hasn't shown up.
Not yet.
Dominic Ramsey's out on bail.
And, what has that got to do
Came
with
into
Craig?
Metro the other day, after you left. He seemed very upset.
They didn't know anything about Craig?
Well, he didn't seem surprised that Craig was missing, let's put it that way. I thought you should know.
And now we know. And since when have you been so concerned about Craig?
I'm not. I thought you guys would be.
Oh, what a great excuse. Perfect opportunity to pound into Lucy's head how totally over we are and see that she still cares about you and watch her make a complete fool of herself.
I should go. Then go. Julie, what happened? It doesn't have anything to do with how I feel about you.
It's just less. Somehow it's just different.
Nothing's changed.
Jack, how can you say nothing's changed? Everything has changed.
I don't know.
She's right, Jack. You can't remember us and have it not change anything.
So, what now?
I don't know. A couple hours ago, I didn't even know who I was. And now it comes on like a hurricane. I'm just hanging on here. I don't know how it changes things. But I know it changes everything. You're right about that.
It's so funny because You know, that's what I always said to you from the beginning, and you swore that it wouldn't be like that.
I was wrong to... I was stupid to let you think that. I wanted it to be true, though, Julia. I was so lucky. I couldn't believe how lucky I was to find you. And now, after everything I remember, I still want that to be true. Nothing can erase what we had, Julia, what you did for me.
But you're telling me that it's over?
I don't know what to say. I know what you want me to say. I don't know what to say because I'm... Every 2 minutes, something different is coming out of my mouth, and that's wrong. I want to make it right, but I can't. You want to know how it's going to be, okay? How we can be together. And I just don't know.
Well, Jack, this has been quite a shock. To you, to all of us. You don't have to sort it out right this minute. You don't have to have every answer right now.
Right, I think we should just focus on what you want to do right now.
I want to go. I want to go home. I want to go to Oakdale, and I want to see my kids. I want to see my kids, all three of them. Parker and Sage. See, I haven't seen Sage in so long. And the boys... Gotta try to explain what's going on here, and then we can figure out what to do next. Okay? I'm gonna call for a flight out tonight.
You guys want me to just throw this stuff out?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
No, maybe we can save it. Are the pieces big enough? Maybe we could glue it back together.
Not really. Well, why don't you just go dump it?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Just, you know what? Could you take a deep breath? Great. Now tell me about this sound.
There wasn't a sound.
I just walked in here. You were talking about a sound. You were all freaked out.
Well, you guys didn't hear it.
Well, maybe we were late. What did this sound like?
I don't know. Maybe it was just the wind. You know how drafty this house is, and if there's a door open down by the dining room, then the wind just whips up here.
So why are you so upset?
Because I destroyed your precious gift. Isn't that enough?
No, not for this. It's just a thing.
It's a special thing.
There's plenty more where that came from. You know what? I got something I gotta do. Don't give it another thought. Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Go.
Are you really okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Gosh, I must have looked really freaked out. You guys are so concerned. It's nothing.
Did Paul believe you?
Yes, of course.
'Cause I don't really buy it.
Raphael, I'm glad to see you. Come on in.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I told Lucy I'd stop by.
Oh, a man of his word. How refreshing.
I'll see you.
Dusty. If you find any more of my stuff, throw it out. There's nothing that I want at your place.
What was that? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just surprised that he stopped by.
More like a hit and run. But you were very clear, my darling. I don't think that he's going to show his face around here anymore.
Mother, didn't you say that Rosa was starting dinner an hour ago? Shouldn't it be ready? I'm starving.
Oh, yes. I'll go check on it. Sweetheart, shall I have somebody put these up in your room? Or perhaps you'd prefer a ritual burning?
My room's fine.
Okay. Now, lovely weather for a bonfire. I know who I'd like to fling onto the flames.
Would you like to join us for dinner?
With you guys?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely stay.
Yeah, okay. Thanks. I mean, thank you.
Sure. You know, I'm really glad you decided to stay in Oakdale for a while. Lucy and I could really use a familiar face from home. Well, I think that I'll go check on Lily before dinner. Excuse me.
Mom, why is Lily so sure something's wrong? I mean, she knows how Daddy operates.
I think she just needs something else to focus on. She and Holden are having some problems. I mean, I think they'll work it out, but... Oh, and don't say anything to her about that.
No, of course not.
But she's not dumb. I mean, she must know something that we don't. What would she have told the police?
You've heard everything. He was there, and then he wasn't. He left his phone, and his watch was found broken on the floor when she came back.
What?
Well, Lily found his watch, but really, it's nothing. I think your father's just getting better at setting up his dramas.
Maybe. So when did Dominic Ramsey get out of jail?
Lucy?
I'm
No.
just saying. Maybe we could be wrong. Maybe something actually...
No. You are not going to do this to yourself again. No.
There's a flight that leaves in 20 minutes. It's a puddle jumper, but it'll get us back to Oakdale tonight.
I'm ready. I can be ready.
Okay, here's the plan. From the airport, I'll go with Julia to see JJ. And that'll give Carly enough time to talk to Parker and get him up to speed, get him prepared. And then I'll come back to Milltown.
And then what?
I don't know. We're just gonna have to take it from there. You ready?
I want to talk to Carly alone for a minute
No, I
first.
don't think that's a good idea. It's not gonna help.
Well, it won't hurt, Jack. We need to talk to each other. We're going to talk to each other whether you like it or not.
There's no time.
Well, you know what? It'll be a much nicer flight if we do.
Really?
Really? She's right. It's okay.
I'll be in the car.
We'll be there in a minute.
You worked me so hard to get him out here. I can only imagine how you must have worked him. Nothing you wouldn't do, is there, Carly?
No. I want my husband to have his life back. It's a nice act you put on, though. So happy he's himself again.
See, he never lost himself, Carly. He lost you. And you know what? I'm still not real sure that there wasn't a very good reason for that.
You're not sure because you don't really know him. If you did, you would realize that when he lost me and Parker and Sage, he lost everything. But now he's got it back, and you can't undo it.
And you can't undo what he feels for me and my son. You think this is over?
Julia, I have no doubt that you will continue to give JJ false hope. I have no doubt that you will continue to use that child to get to Jack.
I don't have to use anything to get to Jack. That's what you don't get, Carly. That's what you perpetually refuse to get. See, when Jack was out there with no memory of you and this epic life that you guys had, he was free, you know? And he was happy. And he's gonna want that again, Carly. So, don't expect me to slink away crying. I'm here to stay.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we will.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You want to find your dad? Then I'm with you.
The Lord does help those who help themselves.
What's going on?
I'm home.
Please, just this once, focus on yourself.
She's right. You take care of everybody but yourself.
That's not true.
Yeah, who came running to bail me out of jail?
That was a kind and generous thing to do. And no one is saying that you can't be a loving friend. But your father takes advantage of you.
I know.
Well, listen, given his history and your forgiveness, don't you think it's wise to let this go? Besides, Lily has already contacted the police, and there is nothing else that we can do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yes. So, you focus on your friends and think about college and maybe take a vacation, whatever it takes to have you look ahead. All right?
All right.
All right. I'll see you at dinner.
All right. Your mother's a smart lady.
Don't you start too. It's bad enough that she's right. When you're right, it's just...
Insufferable. Yeah, I remember 4th grade, a new dictionary, just my luck, I'm the first person you run into.
Well, not the first person. I did save that word for you.
Then let me earn it, okay? Listen to your mama.
I will. I mean, I'm almost positive that it's just another one of my father's tricks to suck me back in.
Almost?
I can't let him just disappear without a trace. And then he really does win.
How do you figure that?
Come on. He vanishes, everybody worries. Nobody knows where he is, so they can't quite let him go.
You're stretching.
Maybe. I'm not saying that I'm going to let him back into my life. I need to know where he is and that he's okay, and then I will forget about him. Is that crazy?
Maybe. So where do we start?
We?
Yeah, we. You want to find your dad, then I'm with you.
Want to lose that hand? Touch me again.
You and I need some personal time together.
You know, Donovan, the only thing I want to hear from you is that the last 6 months of your life are an absolute blur. You remember nothing, and you're leaving town.
That should be your plan.
Why be a fugitive? I can beat these charges.
Is that what you're doing? Trying to beat these charges by knocking off your witnesses?
See, now why couldn't you have been this smart 2 weeks ago? The girl was making you dumb.
No doubt, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Her father's no walk in the park either. What'd you do with him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You speechless? Craig Montgomery. You know, the guy who could hurt you the most. What'd you do with him?
This may well be your last stop.
My last stop?
Your last chance at redeeming your soul.
No, I like my soul, Francis. I want to get out of here.
Why?
Why?
Why do you want to go home? What's waiting for you at home? Loving wife? Adoring children? Friends? A job to get back to that you're proud of? Projects that help your community waiting for you? Does anyone really need you, Craig?
Look, Francis, I've made some mistakes. Who hasn't? Maybe I've made some more than other people, all right? But locking me up in here isn't going to change any of that. How am I going to change anything if I'm cooped up in here?
You can't change anything if you go crashing around, acting thoughtlessly, selfishly. On the outside, you just do more damage, Craig. I've known you for less than a day, and even I can see that. You'd race out of here looking for someone to blame, someone to fool. You'd hurt the people around you yet again. Nothing will change until you change. Then the whole world will change for you. If you give it a chance, this place is the best place to make that step.
What if I think it's the worst place? Doesn't that count for something?
Of course. If you decide that, then you are lost.
Because this is the only place in the world that anybody can get ahead in life.
No. It's because that's what people do when they find themselves in a terrible place that determines who they really are. If you want a better life, a real life, learn how to do it here.
It's a waste of time.
That's what your life has been. It'd be a terrible pity if you decide to leave it there.
The Lord does help those who help themselves.
You know, I can tell when someone's trying to hide their true feelings. I guess it's one good thing I learned inside.
Inside, you make it sound like prison. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. It was like prison. Only everyone's disturbed. And they're not trying to look it. You know, because if you look okay, and the doctors think you're okay, then maybe you'll get to leave. So I guess I got pretty good at knowing when someone's really messed up.
You make me sound like I'm a mental patient. Thank you. Oh, that's it. You're out of here.
Is that what you want?
No.
Rosanna,
No, I'm kidding, Will.
I don't want to be in anybody's way.
You're not. What's going on here? Do you think that because I was upset and I broke the box that I was upset because you're moving in?
You seemed really on edge.
Not about you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because it would make sense. You guys just got married, you know, and I'm sure you want more time to yourselves.
We'll get that time. Is that it?
You know it's not it.
Oh, Will.
Come on, Rosanna. You can't tell me it hasn't crossed your mind.
No, it hasn't.
I thought Rose was taking my brother away from me, and I ended up killing her. How can you marry him and not look over your shoulder at me?
Because I know you. Because I know the lovely young man that you've become. You're not the little boy that your mother twisted around. Barbara is the one that is responsible for Rose's death, and I will not let you pay for that for the rest of your life. You are too important to Paul and to me.
To you, Rosanna? Really, listen to me, because I want you to hear this. If you don't want me here, and everything that goes along with me in your house, I'll understand, and I'll still think you're the greatest. And you don't have to tell Paul. You just come to me and tell me, and I'll take care of it. I'll get myself out of here, okay?
Okay. But I want you here. I really do. Okay?
I am the master of all things.
Well, we know this is true, but what have you mastered now? A great one.
A brand new, identical antique wedding box. I talked to the antique dealer. He's got another one at his other store in Market Street.
Oh, wow. Well, that's great.
So all better?
Yes. Definitely. All better. Do you remember when I told you that I might have a surprise? That I was going to try and help Jack if I could? Well, I did. I went to Montana with Jack, the place where we got married. Do you remember? Well, we went to the exact spot we had the ceremony, and he remembered.
He remembered the wedding?
He remembered everything.
Everything?
Everything. He remembered you and Sage and this house and Hal and his job and his whole family. He even remembered that big oak tree out back. And he remembered how to tuck you in at night, and I bet he even remembers where he left off in that book he was reading to you before the accident.
I still have it. I could get it. We could read by the fire. Are you sure, Mom?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm completely sure. Our Jack is finally home.
Where?
What, honey?
Where is he? In the garage?
No, he just had a stop to make, but he'll be back soon.
What kind of stop?
He went to say hello to JJ.
Why?
Because JJ's a nice boy, and JJ missed him too while he was gone.
Jack's still ours, right? You just said.
Yes, I did. And he is. Jack is ours. I know it's hard to understand.
If he's ours, and he remembers us now, why is that other family still here?
It's complicated.
No, it isn't. If Jack's ours, why don't they just go away?
Hey, buddy! Oh, I missed you. I missed you so much. Hey, how was Thanksgiving? Did you watch plenty of football?
Lisa is a fan.
Really?
Lucky you. Does she know all the plays and all the players? Much better than Mom, huh?
I'm glad everybody's home.
I told you I'd be right back.
And you brought Jack!
She sure did.
Were you worried?
Maybe a little bit. You shouldn't be. Your mom comes through all the time, doesn't she? You can always count on her.
Hey, you know what, kiddo? Listen to me. Jack has some really big, exciting news.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know I went to Montana, right? A really cool thing happened when I was there. I remembered.
You remembered Montana?
No, I remembered everything my whole life. All of it. Don't you remember Patrick on SpongeBob? Do you remember when you told me that? How he got hit in the head with a coconut, but by the end of the show, everything was better? It just took me a little longer, that's all.
So, it's like it never happened?
No, I still remember everything that happened in between. Everything.
You remember that other kid and the baby?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember all my kids. All three of them. Parker, Sage, and you. I'm still your dad too, JJ. Hey, I got you a present.
I get a present?
Yeah, of course you get a present. You go to an airport, you get a present. That's the rule, isn't it? Should be a rule.
Is this like the airplane you were on?
Yeah, it's almost, except for the missiles. Yeah. I know it's complicated, buddy, but we can put it together later, right?
It's not the plane. Hey, JJ. Yes, Jack got presents for the other kids, too. And, he's gonna go and give them theirs now, okay?
I'll see you later. Okay? Bye.
Bye.
He's not happy. There's a lot of that going around.
So you said you were gonna be back. You told him you'd be back later. Are you gonna be?
I will be.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So, hey! Did you have dinner?
Mom? What's going on?
All right, here's a list of all the people my father owes money.
Don't you think that's a dead end?
Yeah, I mean, they probably would have come after him by now. I'm afraid it could be Dominic.
I would love a piece of Dominic.
Raphael, no. You should probably just stay out of this completely.
Do you think I'm gonna let you do this by yourself?
Let me?
Okay, back up. I would like to, with your permission, make sure you're okay while
hard to make those words come out, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a little easier when I was the boss because I was taller.
I
Yes.
still are taller. You don't have to do this. You probably hate my father after what he did.
Truth? I don't really give a damn about the guy, but you. This is something you need to do, so I'm with you.
You really are the best.
Because you are.
I got nothing to say about Montgomery.
You haven't seen him anywhere?
No, what's with all the questions? You don't give a damn about Montgomery. You're not with his daughter.
Montgomery's my business partner, if he's still breathing. Where is he?
You know, if there's any justice, he's in hell.
Finally!
Yes, finally.
Do you remember?
Are you kidding me? Can't you tell?
It's you! It's you!
It's me, and I promise I won't go away ever again, buddy. All right? So, did you take good care of your mom and your sister while I was gone?
I tried.
He was the best.
That's what I hear. Hey, beautiful, come here. Oh, it's Daddy's home. Oh, you're an angel. Oh, I missed you all so much. I did.
Well, to seal the deal.
Oh, great. Thank you.
No problem.
I'll try to,
I'll try to work.
take better care of this one. Can't count on having more siblings.
Well, wherever they are, we'll hunt them down.
Excellent.
Well, I'm gonna go. Why don't you come with me and we'll pick up the rest of your stuff.
If you're sure. You have time? If you're sure you have time?
Yeah, well, no problem. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll have dinner for you when you guys get back.
You cook? Unlikely.
I heard that. I order, Will. It works out better for everybody. Go on, you.
On the next As the World Turns.
I'm going to make Dominic an offer in a language that he'll understand.
Dominic's first order of business was Craig. Now that he's out of the way, who do you think's next?
Gotta go.
Well, I guess it kind of depends on your perspective. If you're Carly, it was a huge success.